Hey folks, I'm H2 and you're on the F3 channel. Hey, I thank you for joining me here this morning. The question I have for you is, what happens when you overhear someone talking about buying a house? And so I asked myself that question because I was that question came to mind when I overheard some other folk talking about buying a house. And it was all that I could do to keep from butting in and offering my advice. And so I just had to do a self-analysis of why that particular topic is such a sensitive area. It's such that my ears perk up when I hear people talking about buying a house. It may be the reason that is because two things. The first one is, if you have the right mindset going in terms of buying a home, it could be one of the biggest impacts in terms of generating wealth over your lifetime. And what I mean by that is, if your mindset going in buying a home is that it's an investment, that's different than the mindset of, oh, this is my house, little white picket fence, this is my kids are going to play out in the yard. That's the wrong mindset, because what will happen is you will tend to overpay for a place to live, thereby draining the life out of your ability to create wealth. The second point is, if you have the wrong mindset going into this thing, it could be the biggest mistake of your life in terms of generating wealth. And so I don't want that to happen to anyone. I kind of wish I knew that starting out. Not that I jumped into buying more house than I needed, but I just remember or have seen so many people struggle in that particular area in terms of buying a house. And really, it's not so much the initial purchase of the house, but it's the maintenance and all the other things that go into having a home. And I'm here to tell you, that will drain your bank account quicker than anything else. And while you might be thinking that you are accumulating assets, no, you're not. Because the things that you're buying for your house are probably going to depreciate down to Zippo or something close to it. So never think to yourself that you're building wealth or you're accumulating assets when it's dealing with your own house. Now, whole different story if you're talking about investment property, and I'll have to talk to you about that on a different video. But for right now, I just want you to understand and perhaps share it with everybody. And if you hear people talking about it, go ahead and butt in and tell them about what I told you here today. All right? Hey, I'm H2. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to sign off.